Twist: the gods aren't just watching, they're manipulating events for their own gain. Rich version: the gods of Olympus are often depicted as distant, powerful figures who look down upon mortal struggles with a sense of detached amusement. In the case of the Trojan War, however, the gods are not merely spectators. They are active participants, pulling the strings of fate with their divine whims, fueling the war's chaos and ensuring that the bloodshed will continue for years. Zeus, the king of the gods, watches over the conflict with a sense of cold calculation. His role as the ultimate arbitrator is not just about maintaining cosmic order, but about testing the limits of human suffering and perseverance. While he claims to favor neither the Greeks nor the Trojans, his subtle manipulations are far from neutral. Zeus wields his influence to maintain a balance between the two sides, ensuring that neither fully conquers the other. This is a war he does not want to end. Why? Because the war itself is a pawn in a much larger cosmic game. Drama: Zeus and Athena pull the strings behind the scenes, orchestrating chaos. But why? Are they playing a dangerous game, or do they have a hidden agenda? The gods' involvement in the Trojan War is much more than simple favor. Zeus might claim impartiality, but his actions suggest a deeper agenda. He allows his children and allies, Athena, Apollo, Hera, and even Aphrodite, to interfere in mortal affairs, each with their own motivations and hidden desires. But are these manipulations merely the workings of divine rivalry, or is there something more at play? Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, is one of the most actively involved deities in the Trojan conflict. She is a master of strategy, pulling the strings from the shadows and guiding the Greek forces with a hand that is as subtle as it is dangerous. She has a particular interest in Achilles, whom she sees as the ultimate instrument of her grand design. However, her true loyalty is not with the Greeks, but with the destruction of Troy, which she believes will ultimately bring about a new world order. A world where the gods, rather than men, reign supreme. Athena's rivalry with Ares, the god of war, intensifies throughout the conflict. While Athena seeks to direct the flow of the war with strategy and intelligence, Ares thrives on chaos and violence, pushing both sides to commit acts of mindless brutality. The two gods use the war as a battleground for their own rivalry, manipulating the mortals beneath them like chess pieces. Meanwhile, Hera, the queen of the gods, has her own reasons for meddling. Her jealousy of Paris, who once chose Aphrodite as the fairest among the goddesses, drives her to sow discord between the Greeks and Trojans. She uses Menelaus as her puppet, fueling his rage and hatred toward Troy. Hera doesn't just want Troy's destruction. She wants revenge for her wounded pride, and she will use any means necessary to achieve it. But it's not just about power struggles among the gods. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, has a vested interest in keeping Helen and Paris together, for their union was the catalyst for the entire war. While others in Olympus see it as a nuisance or a personal vendetta, Aphrodite views it as her personal victory, and she is willing to interfere with mortal lives to preserve it. She subtly guides Helen,